Now, it's quite well known that Mr. Erling Haaland has this release clause in his contract.
68 million.
£68 million, €75 million, which activates this summer. Now, his contract still runs for 2024.
Yeah.
But this deal takes place, this release clause activates this summer. So it's kind of like when they signed him, you'll put £75 million in because they signed him for like 30 million. Nobody, I don't think, anticipated he would be this good.
No.
At this point. I think I knew he'd be good.
Well, he was actually bought to England when he was a youngster at his...
Well, he's born in Leeds.
Well, yeah, but when he was playing for Mold, is it?
Mulder, yeah.
They actually brought him to England and asked if anybody wanted him.
Yeah.
And he went to Leeds, and they just didn't think he was good enough at the time.
Yeah.
So he's even been, his boyhood team.
Yeah.
He wanted to play for. I mean, I have read somewhere that his dream is to play for Leeds and win the league.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, so
he's got a little bit before.
So he come to England and he was offered for a couple of English teams and that, but they didn't take him up on it. And I bet you they're kicking themselves now.
God, yeah.
I
mean, Salzburg, I think at the time, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it might have been run by Rangnick at the time, under the Red Bull technical director role.
Yeah.
And he brought Erling Haaland to Salzburg.
That's right, yeah.
That's where they've been kicking on.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of reports saying that he will be leaving in the summer, and he has Mino Raiola, who loves a transfer as his agent, and he just loves bringing in big transfers because it knows it makes him more money.
Yeah.
And there is talks that currently Red Bull Salzburg, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed this, Red Bull Salzburg, current new best player, Adeyemi, been scoring in the Champions League, won like man of the match twice at 19 in the Champions League, already has personal terms agreed with Dortmund for the summer.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think that they've made that move? Because possibly
I think he's going to go.
They think he's going to go.
I mean, I've read as well. They're offering him 20 million a year to stay.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, a quote from Erling Haaland. In the last 6 months, I've been chosen not to say anything out of respect for Dortmund. But now the club have started to press me into making a decision. But all I want to do is play football.
Yeah.
All I want to do is play football. He said it twice. But now, I can't do that now. So...
Didn't say who wanted to play football for, though, did
No, and what I love about that quote is it's so much written by Mino Raiola, you can just see right through it. Because it's like, I didn't want to say anything. I chose not to say anything out of respect for Dortmund. But now the club has started to press me into making a decision. All that they've done is gone, here's another contract.
Yeah.
It's not pressing you to make a decision.
No.
It's because they know that you've got them this minimum release clause and they're saying, we'd like you to stay, so here's more money.
Yeah.
Which any good club would do.
Yeah.
Because they know, like, he's worth more than 70 million euros.
Oh, 100%.
They still make a profit, double their money,
Yeah.
but he's worth more than 70 million euros.
Yeah.
So now it's the case of, where's he going to go?
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke about it on and off quite a lot, haven't we? There's certain clubs that we think he could go, but there's certain things that we think he will do instead, which I think is quite interesting.
Well, you talk about what he could do instead, and I'll talk about the teams where he could go.
Right. Okay.
So family-wise, I've read that his family want him to go to Real Madrid.
Yes.
So a Spanish side.
Yeah.
Preferably, really. So you're looking at Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Yeah, because Barcelona now all of a sudden have loads of money.
Yeah, where from?
Yeah.
But whether they can afford him or no, I don't know.
It's all now down to the La Liga rules where you have a certain wage that you can only fulfill.
Yeah.
So signing an Erling Haaland decreases the amount of players that you can register because if he's asking for 500 grand a week, that's a lot of players.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And Real Madrid, they're more interested in Mbappe from PSG.
Yeah.
And they've made it sure that that's their main target for next season.
And it looks nailed on.
Yeah. So can they afford him as well? I don't know.
It's hard to say. Yeah. I think to do that, they'd have to get rid of the likes of Eden Hazard.
Yeah.
Probably would look to move on either Toni Kroos or Luka Modric. I think there was rumours of Luka Modric moving on at some point.
Yeah.
Because they're on high wages to compensate for that. So I don't think either of those options are viable.
You take those options out. I don't think there's another Spanish club that could afford him.
No, I don't think Atletico Madrid.
No.
I don't think he'd want to go to Atletico Madrid.
He's not going to want to go there now, is he? So then you're looking at European sides, PSG for obvious.
Yes.
Now, they've got a lot of wage bills on their hands already. And they can't keep buying these players, can they?
No.
You know, this wage thing and the fees that they're paying, surely somewhere along the line it's going to catch up with them.
Yeah.
In a minute. So they can't afford. I know he's only going to be, what did we say?
70 million.
70 million euros or something. But it's the wage that he's going to take as well, isn't it? You know?
But they are losing Mbappe.
Yeah. So
which is a void.
And I'm trying to help your story because I know where your story is going to go.
Yes.
So you look at PSG as well. So then, if it's not PSG, not the two Spanish sides, it's then. I don't think he'll go to an Italian side.
No.
There's only one German side he would go to.
I mean, it would have only been Juve. They've just signed Dusan.
Yeah.
They've just signed Dusan Vlahovic. So I think and that's all of their transfer budget, which was 70 million.
And that's part of next season's.
Which was next season's. Yeah. So if they were going to go for Haaland, they wouldn't have gone for Dusan now. No. So that's that gone.
So the Italian sides are out of the question. So you only got. If you go to the German league, there's only one more German team that he'll play for.
Yes.
And would he do that on?
It happens a lot, but the only thing I'm going to say against that is Lewandowski isn't done.
No.
There's no way Lewandowski is done. And they're not playing two up top.
Because I know your story,
yeah,
which I'm not going to try and give too much away, I can see it happening.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you can explain why later on.
Yeah.
So I could see that happening. So if we take away the Germans, because that's the only German side, so now we're in the Premier League, innit?
Yeah.
Right, who would he go for then?
I mean,
rumours that he nearly signed for Chelsea. They were sniffing around him, so Chelsea can afford him.
Yeah.
Does he want to come to Chelsea? We don't know. It's a London side. London sides have got the better pull than the rest of them. Everybody seems to want to come to London now, the foreign players.
Yeah.
So you got Chelsea, could afford him.
Yeah.
Spurs could afford him.
They could afford him.
But it's whether
attractiveness, probably not.
Whether Levy would pay that type of money and those type of wages, I don't know. Conte would love him, I reckon.
God, yeah.
You know? And then
he's aggressive, he's front foot. He's probably a better version. He's probably a better striker for Conte than what Kane is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I reckon he would be, yeah.
On the front foot, like a Lukaku. He's a beast.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Then you got Man City.
Yeah.
Now, Man City didn't buy anything in this
window,
but they did make the comment that they could be going for him next season.
They got Julian Alvarez, but that's a future prospect. He's 21 years of age. It's a very Man City signing. It's very much like low risk, high reward signing. Yeah. Everybody should have been trying to make that signing. Man City did. It's so smart.
And so, but do Man City play his way? I think Pep would have to change a few things. To have him in his. Don't get me wrong. Pep would probably love him in the team.
Yeah.
But he would have to change quite a few things.
It's not tiki taka, is it?
That could be bring new players in and things like that. So whether they would do that, I don't know.
Yeah.
So then would Liverpool buy him? I don't think Liverpool would.
I don't know. It's a weird one with Liverpool because, Klopp does play the way Dortmund plays because Dortmund haven't really changed the way that they play since Klopp left.
Yeah.
Because it works. So, style of play, yes. Would they spend that much money? Hard to say when they just spent that much on Luis Diaz. Yeah. I think it's like 49 million pound, I think it was. Unless a big name left. And then, obviously, you've mentioned a few clubs there. The only one after that is Man United.
Man United.
Now, the only thing that I think would go against Man United is... Actually, there's two things. Possibly three. Small one, Roy Keane. He ended his dad's career. So he probably has a dislike.
I forgot about that. I was in my head, I was going, but I know two.
Yeah.
There's a third one.
Yeah,
definitely.
So probably a dislike to Manchester United in that way.
His dad ain't going to let him play
His dad is... His guy's be like, whoa.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Two is the agent. We don't like working with Mino Raiola anymore. He screwed us over way too many times. He's screwing us right now with Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
We look like we're going, please stay Paul. We'll give you 500 grand even though you've been injured for 18 months.
Yeah.
So we don't like working with Mino Raiola that much, and we don't really know. And I think Rangnick won't want that now because Rangnick, if he's going into this consultancy role, which does look like he could be kind of a director of football.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be going, make that signing. He's going to be going, why aren't we making the Adeyemi signing that Dortmund's trying to do right now? Because that's a safer bet.
Just part of that as well. It is down to the new manager the next season as well.
Yes, absolutely, so, whether the new manager wants.
He might not want him.
For sure. And then the third one, I forgot my other one now. The third one, Champions League football. If we're not getting Champions League football, there's no way he's going there.
No.
There's no way we're keeping Ronaldo if we ain't got Champions League football.
He's already said it. If you don't know Champions League, I'm off.
So if we don't get Champions League football, we ain't getting Erling Haaland.
No.
The one way we would have got a Champions League football, a better chance was to sign a centre midfielder. We didn't want to do that. So it's so risky now. So that leaves us with where's he going to go?
There's one team, I think, left in the Premier League that he would go to. Leeds. He's born in Leeds. He wants to play for Leeds.
They're not going to pay that much money.
He wants to play for Leeds, doesn't he?
I know
it'll be more than it. I can see him at the end of his career playing for Leeds.
End of career, maybe.
Yeah, just to say that I've played at the same team as my dad, and his dream was always going to be, I want to play for Leeds and win the league.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes near the end of his career, when he's probably about 32, 33, I can see him signing for Leeds as just like Shearer wouldn't go to United.
Yeah, went to Newcastle.
I can see him doing that.
But that, Dad,
I think that'd be brilliant if he does it.
It's 12 years' time.
Oh, yeah, I know that. And we're talking about now, or next season, and that's the teams that I can only see him signing for.
So I really do think it's such a mystery where he's going to go.
Yeah.
And I think we've both said it to each other. We haven't said it today.
No.
But we think there's going to be a smaller move for now to encourage a bigger move later.
2 big pots that goes into his pocket.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what his
what his agent wants.
Yeah.
He wants a move right now to Real Madrid or Barcelona.
Or PSG.
And they'll go, or PSG, and they'll go, we'll give you 350 grand, 400 grand a week with a big signing on fee. Lovely.
Yeah.
Because then there's only one real place that can afford, unless there's obviously like big money coming elsewhere in the future.
Yeah.
But then a Premier League side like a Man City, like a Man United, Liverpool, Tottenham, maybe even Newcastle.
Oh yeah.
Newcastle could be in around at that point.
Yeah, give them 3 years' time.
They could be up there, Champions League football. They could be going, here's $1 million a week.
Yeah.
So you don't know, do you? But
that's what he wants to be, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. He wants the secondary move to happen when he's like 25, 26. 4 or 5 years' time.
Yeah, when he's in his prime.
Yeah.
And that's what we both agreed on it. That's what we think it is. 2 pots, 2 big money signings, instead of just going to the Premier League now and having one big signing.
Because we both kind of agreed, if he goes to the Premier League now, that secondary move is less likely to happen.
Well,
because of affordability.
Yeah.
If he goes to the Premier League now, he can only really go to another Premier League team, and Premier League teams don't like doing that.
No.
It's going to be the case of where else can afford him.
Just say off the top of my head, if he goes to Chelsea and he's a success, winning the Champions League, winning the Golden Boot, who's going to buy him and who's going to afford to buy him? Because Chelsea are going to say, hang on a minute, he's our best striker, he's on £1 million a week, we want £200 million for him.
Yeah.
What other team's going to come in for that? They ain't, are they?
No.
But like we said, if he's at Real Madrid, Barcelona,
they can make the secondary move.
Yeah.
Because like the big move used to happen to like La Liga with like Coutinho. We've seen him move from Liverpool over £100 million, but I think in Spain now that's going to stop happening.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
And I don't think teams in Italy are at that stage yet. AC Milan seems to be the richest club, but they're not. They're making smart signings, not stupid ones.
Yeah.
It's going to be not to say like signing Erling Haaland will be stupid in 4 or 5 years' time, but it's going to be a stupid signing in the fact that stupid money.
Yeah.
You're going to be departing with like, over 100 million. You know that's going to be the case.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
If he's going for £70 million now, it's only because of the minimum fee release clause.
Well, when you look at certain players that are being transferred now, you've got to be looking at 200 million.
Yes, yeah.
In 45 years' time.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. I mean, Mbappe and Neymar went for that. But I want to do another video on it. Has there ever been a successful £100 million player?
Yeah.
Because I don't think there has. And that might be another video that we do.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, let us know any other videos that you want us to do. Let us know down in the comments. Yeah. But in regards to Erling Haaland, right now, I'm so intrigued with where he's going to go. But I think he will go.
Come on in.
If you had to put your hat on one right now, where would it be?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I want to say Real Madrid, but it's only because I know they're after
Mbappe.
I'm going to stick with Real Madrid. I agree with you. It's going to be that first signing to go somewhere else, and then he'll come to the Premier League 3 or 4 years' time. So I'm going to pick up Real Madrid.
I think it will be PSG. Because I think he's going to go there to fill the void of Mbappe for a few seasons. Then he'll go, I'm bored of this.
Yeah.
I'm bored of playing Lens.
Well, that's the thing. Isn't it? The French league is nothing against the French people with their league in it, but it's not a strong league.
No, he wants competitive games all the time.
Yeah.
Like he thrives in the Bayern Munich Dortmund game.
Yeah.
So but I think that there's too many things to suggest that it's already happening.
Yeah.
Because the Adeyemi deal, the fact that he's come out in the press and saying this, which is very much going against the club. And if he was gonna stay at Dortmund, I think he would have signed another deal. But yeah, I think he's gone. Where do you guys think he's going?
Let us know what you think.